being pulled with a force of 1 Newton. If cart B also has a mass of 1 kilogram and is being pulled with a force of 2 newtons, which undergoes the greater acceleration? Remember that acceleration is the force divided by the mass. In this case, this is the force, this is the mass. Since the mass is the same in both situations and the force is greater for B, then B has the greater acceleration. In this case, cart B has an additional mass on it, so it is 2 kilograms, and they're both being pulled with a force of 1 Newton. Acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. The forces are the same. This mass is greater. So cart A is going to have the greater acceleration. This acceleration is a bigger mass. So it's going to, since that's the denominator, it's going to make the acceleration smaller. Cart A is still 1 kilogram. It's being pulled at a force of 1 Newton. Cart B is 2 kilograms and being pulled at a force of 2 newtons. See how the vector is bigger? So in this case, acceleration is equal to the force divided by the mass. In this case, acceleration is a bigger force and a bigger mass. This is 1 Newton divided by 1 kilogram. This is 2 newtons divided by 2 kilograms. The accelerations are the same for both. Cart A is still 1 kilogram, being pulled at a force of 1 Newton. Cart B is now 3 kilograms, being pulled at a force of 3 newtons. Acceleration is equal to the force divided by the mass. Acceleration here, 1 Newton divided by 1 kilogram, the acceleration is 1. In this case, the acceleration is 3 newtons divided by 3 kilograms, the acceleration is still 1. So they are the same. In this case, we have a mass of 1 kilogram being pulled with a force of 4 newtons. And here we have 4 kilograms being pulled at a force of 4 newtons. So acceleration is equal to force over mass. Acceleration here is equal to force over a larger mass. This is in the denominator. It's going to make the acceleration smaller. So cart A has a greater acceleration. In this case, we're pulling both carts. We're pulling this cart at a force of 2 newtons. It's 1 kilogram. Cart B is 4 kilograms, being pulled at a force of 3 newtons. Force, acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. So for cart A, acceleration is equal to 1/2 meters per second squared. For cart B, the force is 3 meters. I'm sorry, the force is 3 newtons. The mass is 4 kilograms. Acceleration is equal to 0.75 meters per second squared. So cart A will have the greater acceleration.